Hey, traders. How y'all doing? Happy Thursday. Welcome to the stream. What a day again. For a few coins, right? Not all of them. A lot of them had kind of bad days, you know, down 4 or 5% kind of across the board. But then there's some like XRP, ZRX, Maker, Doge, OXT, right, in the crypto sphere that have done quite well. And then Activision Blizzard, which is like, I think, the story of the frickin' day. Their earnings, record earnings, the best earnings I think they've ever had. Strongest, top to bottom beat. They raised their dividend. Largest growth in revenue from World of Warcraft in over a decade. And it's a trade setup, right? It's been a trade setup. What's up, Wolfman? Oh my god! 4 strength, 4 stamp leather belt.
Activision attendees, cup with handle, man.
Yeah, weekly cup with handle. What are you talking about, cup with handle? Well, this is what we're talking about. Activision, trade setup, December 1st. Right? BNB attendees, let's go, dudes! Wow. Thanks, Wolfman, for the quick 100.
BNB attendees.
Yeah, BNB target sit on that one too. We're drowning. We're literally drowning in attendees. Thank you, Wolfman. So, just the thought process behind the, oh my god, Ethereum attendees. Wow.
Clipping coupons in the stock market.
Attendees.
Thank you for the 50 and the, oh my god, what is happening, man? Y'all seeing this, chat? Good, I can't believe this guy. Screw this guy, I'm turning this off. In before, right?
Did you say Activision?
Yeah.
Happy cool.
Activision Blizzard, yeah, man. December 1st trade setup posted. So it was like the new patrons in December that joined were handed this on a silver platter, right? Weekly cup with handle. What's up, Dow Jones? Thanks, man. Right, entry 7916. It was the flag, the handle, in a hidden bullish divergence on the handle. And what happened, man? First target hit today after hours. Yep, it hit after hours. It pulled back just like $1. So that blue line, you can see it on the publication right there. That's where the price is. So yeah, I mean, EA did not have good earnings yesterday, right? They dumped. So maybe it could be like one of the Intel AMD situations where the money flipped. We'll see if that happens in the coming weeks. Because this is a weekly trade setup. Look, this was posted on the weekly. So slow going, a position trade. So we've been in this for a couple months now. 2 months. You had the patience to wait 2 months for tendies? This much tendies? Patience, man. That's you got to have that if you want to swing trade or position trade or invest for that matter. What's up, Cheyenne?
Cheyenne super chatted $50. Love the TA.
Thank you for the $50 super chat. Look at that's a lot of Binance coins in the jar. That's a lot of them, man. All right. Thank y'all. Holy crap. So, yeah, just God forbid we put in the work every day. Let's go, man. Jeez.
Horned out tipped $100. Doge attendees can
Doge attendees. The 60-minute meme Gartley somehow played out, man. Unreal. We're gonna look at all these, okay? But yeah, what do you want? Bitcoin's showing a little Class B, Class A-ish bearish divergence in the 4-hour at the Janet Yellen resistance, right? Remember? So you haven't broken it yet, but patience. Let's see how this plays out, all right? I mean,
can we look at ATM? Atletico Madrid fan token, please.
Wow, man. That doesn't sound good, but sure, we'll look at it. Hopefully the chart will make up for the name, right? Really? That's their name? They need to probably, before you make a token chat, if you're going to get into it, talk to a marketing company, all right? Marketability is a big deal in this space. Madrid fan token. Wow. Okay. Anyway. So at this level, consolidation could occur. You just bullishly engulf, though, which is pretty nice. But, you know, again, when you're showing a little bearish divergence there could be, more consolidation before you break 3760. Remember, there's always a chance that Bitcoin could come and back test 34.5, 35,000, because once it broke 34.5, 35,000, it's never back tested and confirmed what was once resistance became support. And you know how market participants love doing that. So you can't rule that out as an idea. But again, hey, you got the Michael Saylor summit going on. Who knows, dude? Bullish conditions. You broke out, right, on the daily of the consolidation structure, the falling wedge, man. Positive momentum, second level. You think that could continue to build? Oh man, we close like this. Let's go ahead and close like this, so we have just this indecision candle after a huge, pretty much bullish Marabazoo candle, so we can engulf tomorrow, right, and go higher. That would be nice. You think about this, you closing like this, you sell off some with the bearish divergence of the 4 hour, up and down, and then eventually you engulf, and then we run to 40K, right? So let's see if that can continue to build. Magnificent breakout. And there's no, on the daily, there is no resistance until like 39,000, where traders settled up their highest point January 14th, and then 40,000 psychological resistance, okay? But remember, measure move of this structure, the breakout, 46,500. All right. You just got to break 37,680. Dude, did anyone else just get, I forgot to turn on my do not disturb mode for sleep last night, and then I got like 4 tweets from Elon, like about Doge. Did he get hacked? Because Doge went nuts, man. Let's look at it. All right, let's go to the 60-minute and look at Doge. Okay, 42% up. Unbelievable. The Gartley. It's the mini Gartley. This was a meme. This was a joke, but it turned out to be very real, right? Okay. I never really, like, it was just because fun, and it was like, okay, you know, $180 worth of Doge just for fun. And like, because I would never see it. The only reason was because of the Gartley. So it was like, hey, we saw it was at 786. It was at like 2.4 cents. Like, we're at the PCZ. Might as well just take a scrub long. Who cares? If it goes to zero, I don't even care. I'll lose $180. Okay, that's like an option, you know, like failing, like a low risk. You know, you get a low premium option, and Doge is up like 91% from there. So I mean, I would never tell anyone to buy Doge, you know, but you can, for memes. And here's another one. It's not just Doge that can continue to climb. You know, 618, 6 cents, right? You haven't gotten there yet. Making higher lows. Elon, man. XRP, the other joke. That's up 13%.
Raised into $22.24. Lord Ray, thanks for all the effort you put in for the rest of us kings. That wire transfer ever go through? Also, could you please look at SOS limit?
Nope.
0.150000000 LTC.
Never transferred, man. I tried. All I can do is wait for it to get there. It had not hit that account, so I'm trying to help my friend out. We missed OXT. I almost knew it was, like, you can just tell, like the supply was running out on OXT. Like, it was just, we got a really good entry, but still at that time, even where we were at 36, 37 cents, it could go to 65 cents eventually, because if you look left, you can see the context. Like, there's nothing till like 45, 50 cents. And it's great. It hit the first target of the trade setup, OXT. And what happened? Traders took profit, and it sold off some. Interesting, right? At profit-taking levels, people take profit. The salespeople, they make sales. Okay. So what was the analysis yesterday on XRP, the joke? Well, it was at 34 to 37 cents, a support, right? Strong congestion area. And you were showing hidden bullish divergence, right? And you were about to go positive. Well, I looked at it yesterday on stream because it was obligatory, because it looked actually kind of interesting. And now it's playing out, and the target was 51 cents. It still is. All right, you were at 51 cents before you dump again. But that would be from here to there. You know that if you watched this stream yesterday. Okay, cool. 14, almost 15% up. Let's go to Ethereum. Oh, Ethereum, price discovery. God, people freaking out about Ethereum. There's no bearish divergence at all like Bitcoin. But if Bitcoin, you know, sells off some because of that divergence, Ethereum's going to sell off too, but it probably won't sell off as bad as Bitcoin just because of that Ethereum to BTC chart. Bullish engulfing, dude, a bullish, let's see. Yeah, just a bullish engulfing candle. And now you got indecision. So, okay, dude, bullish engulfing candles on Bitcoin and Ethereum, you can't be that concerned. All right, sorry, I just keep moving this over. Keeps messing with visibility of the wicks. Because my settings have the wicks as white. Okay, so I mean, 100% measure moves, 1840, right? 1838 or whatever. So up and down, you could always back test 1443. You always could, and it wouldn't be weird. But I just don't know how anyone could be scared or concerned about Ethereum. It's fine. It's literally fine, dude. It spent 2.5 weeks consolidating, absorbing the remaining supply, while the demand continued, right? Right, higher lows. That's how you know more people own this asset every time it sells off, right? Until eventually you keep testing, the buyers keep buying, and then all the sell orders here eventually get completely absorbed, and there's no more until much higher prices. And when you get into price discovery, market participants don't really know exactly so much where to put their sell orders all together, right? So, like, there isn't any for a while, right? Until, like, much higher prices. And I still think that's going on. I don't think there's anything. This could be a 60-minute bull flag or something for all I know, right? But I don't really care because we have our target set up, our trading plan in place for Ethereum. What is the trading plan for Ethereum, man? Like, targets? Targets for Ethereum. 1,685, first target. Second target, 1,819. Third target, 2,076. Fourth target, 24. What did I say? 2,070. Fourth target, 2,469. Yeah, you heard that. Yes. I was like, before the breakout, man. These are the targets, okay? So. Oh, and remember the bearish deep crab. You're at the pattern completion zone of it, right? Congestion. Remember we had this whole talk yesterday about GRT in the same situation? It's almost identical. Like, hello? You sell off, but you're in extremely bullish conditions, so you end up just selling off to make hidden bullish divergence or something, really shallow retrace, and then you start going again. GRT is back testing what was once resistance as support. Kind of for the first time ever. Look. Oh my God. You've got a break, hook, and go. Well, you got a break and a hook going on GRT. This is just the example. And so bullish convergence kind of locally. But dude, that hidden bullish divergence identified yesterday. And then it kind of turned into local hidden divergence on the RSI. Wow. Such a strong asset, GRT. So the target obviously is 96 cents if you hold this long enough and continue to rally. Because price discovery, there's nothing above 80.9 cents. Nothing, dude. So 96 cents and then eventually probably 117, 116. The way some of these DeFi coins have been going, man, like you have to almost be like at this point, well, let's just prepare. You know, we can take profit all the way up, but we got to still have crazy. Well, think about 174 maybe. 2618 fib extension. You just don't know. This one's been killing it ever since that inverse head and shoulders, man. Monster. That was a trade setup too. And thanks everyone for being here. What a day. Thanks to 1,560 people here. If you're enjoying the live stream, like button, the bell, sub. Thanks to 295 likes. Okay. Dude, so proud of Activision Blizzard. The new king, right? The new video game king. I think the earnings today warrants it usurping EA and being number one. All right, that's just me. IMO. Net kind of had a good start, didn't it? And then it didn't. Let's look at OXT. We have to, right? I mean, just for a second. It's up 15%. Who cares? Look at that, man. Can we please get Jesus chimes? I just don't know what else you could ask for, you know? Like, sure, it's pulled back, but it hit the target of the ascending triangle perfectly. right? 43.42 cents. I mean, that's... Am I crazy here, dude? Just disappointed because I wanted to get someone in on this before. And just a little disappointing because of that, but you can't be mad about it. If this is something that, hey man, when opportunity presents itself, it's too late to prepare. All right. So it's like OXT, January 31st. So even if you were a patron last month and you stuck around for the last day, you got this. All right. Even I think where there were bugs were patrons who unpledged still were getting these, but that's been resolved now, thankfully. But yeah, dude, there you go. Wow, I can't believe it. Can you believe it, chat? You should be able to believe it. How many times TA have to be respected before you let TA into your heart, okay? Beautiful. Look, double bottom, accumulate. Where was the double bottom? It was like an 88% retrace from the previous lows. So much value there. And then the accumulation, right? The higher lows and then the sell wall, and you broke it. And to me, where you are now, I just don't know why it would stop. I would think 50 cents, and then after 50 cents, you're talking like 65 cents, man. Gorgeous. Why would it not do what, like, look at this chart, okay? You see this chart? Why would it not do
possible bullish div on the 4 hours for
what Rose did?
First positive
right?
on the daily since December 11th.
Why would it not do, maybe, what CRV did? It's the same thing, man. It's just like predictable patterns, harmonics, over and over and over again. Gone, dude. Gone. This thing was identified back in like early January, right down here, and look what it's done since then. It's like there's no more resistance, really.
Stock trading account overall up 69% in attendees.
Let's go, Batson. 69%.
Is that a joke?
Oops, sorry, wrong button. It's got to be. Cheers.
Hey Mitch, can we look at Curl Purely the Q with another interesting one? Thanks. Games.
So Sharknado, I mean, interesting one. God, there's too many interesting ones right now. Like running. How do we even have enough capital to trade all these, right? What about Luna? Look at Luna's up 26%. Remember that time it started with this? With what? 3 rising valleys? Potential 3 rising valleys? Bullish hammer? Hidden bullish divergence on the 3rd valley? Are you kidding me? 120 was hit. And then what? Well, it happened to go up to an all-time high today of 287. That's the crypto nature. Okay? Traditional technical analysis, and then crypto, untraditional. I'm sorry, what? So, who are the bulls? No, wait, was that the bulls out? Yeah, what's up, dude? Thanks for 556. Hey, nice. Great contribution. You know, if you want to, instead of tipping me in fiat, you can always tip me in 556 ammunition or 9mm anytime, dude. All right. There's a huge shortage going on out there. Always willing to take that. All right. So where's it go? $3. That psychological. Or is it? Oh, you got, man. You got nothing else on Luna. Luna. How ironic. How poetic, really. Not ironic. It's poetic that Luna went to Lunar land. Gorgeous. Hey, XPR's up 10%. This scrub S coin still, this, like, okay, this one was at educational purposes only, but look at it, man. This is what we're looking for. We're now showing accumulation just a little bit, just enough to see it, to where, like, say this was liquid, say this was like Google or Amazon or whatever, sugar futures or actual corn, pineapple futures, coffee, I don't care. Say it was liquid. This is what we want. We want stuff like this. Low risk, very easy to manage risk, to where eventually the target would be 9/10 of 1 penny to 1 penny, right? Top of the low risk, high risk. Areas of entry, areas of profit taking. We broke that 1.2 cents. Wow. Okay, so it's up 10%. You can't even tell. It's just on my watch list because, dang man, it sure as heck looked good. NMR, I'm just looking at some of these because they're just up double digits, right? This one held on, didn't it? Very illiquid, but showed bullish divergence there like many others late January. And look at it now. Pumped, and now it's reversing. That's a big closing reverse candle right now. Ran up to $36, which is a resistance. Look, that peak from October 11th. You reversing there. Wow, I can't believe it. At reversal areas, assets can reverse. Yes. Dude, Ren. Oh my God. Ren made it to the 1618. Almost. It was like half a penny away. But that's like the PCZ, what? Of the bearish crab pattern. The bearish crab pattern. How about that?
Bruh.
We've made it. Since pulled back. So I don't know, man. Like if this was like something we identified way back in late December. A lot of these were identified in late December. They're playing out, and so there's not much to do now. But to be like, hey, there could be a bearish harmonic or something. But there's nothing we can do for like someone that wants to get in now. It's too late. Like again, right? You have to be here before it's cool. A lot of people are showing up because it's now cool to trade, because Wall Street Bets said it was cool to trade, or they don't call it, it's not trading there, it's degenerate gambling there. That's all it is. This is actual real trading.
Monist showing 3 rising valleys.
Now we can take a look, Fishhead. Thanks, man. What's up, Mr. Gonzalez? Thanks for the $15 super chat. Kings, dude. Thank y'all. Alright, just going. Hey, Ocean, man. Let's go. Hey, remember that time we identified a bullish shark pattern on Ocean back around Christmas Eve? We were a little busy, a little preoccupied on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, because that was a Bitcoin trade setup. Remember? That's all eyes were on Bitcoin on Christmas Eve if you were a patron, right? Entry 23,300. Yeah. There was a third target of 30K. It wasn't pictured. It was in the trade setup though. Hidden bullish divergence, right, on the RSI. Third consecutive higher low. Bullish rectangle. Gone. So it was there though. We still looked at it and it was gorgeous. And you gotta love the pattern completion zone of the bullish shark was at an ice line, right? You sprung October 6th, then you back tested the spring December 23rd, 24th. And look at it now. It's near it all. It's pretty much at all-time highs. Hit a one from the high to low of the harmonic. You hit a 1272 fib extension. Gorgeous, man. Got nothing. I don't really know now because it's like it's gone. It's playing out and it's just doing what crypto does. It could go up to friggin' the 1618 at 83 cents. I don't know, man. This is crypto. We're applying traditional technical analysis to an untraditional market. So targeting, we can get our traditional targets, but then the untraditional targets, sky's the limit. It could do stupid stuff like Lind coin, right? Lind. Wow. Can't remember which chart I have. Lind hit today $545, man. Just gone. Maybe it was Tether. Yeah, there we go. That parabolic run, man, is stupid. Unstoppable, right? Like psychological. That's all you can do is $500. After that's $550. After that's $600 because there's nothing out there. Looking left. Yeah, these DeFi's, man, these DeFi coins where it's at. Most of the legacy coins sucking, man. YFI got hacked or had some sort of exploit. They couldn't do things, man. Hey, Tim R. Thanks so much for joining the Patreon just a couple minutes ago. Thank you, dude. Welcome. Thanks to all the new patrons who have joined in the past 24 hours while I wasn't live. Really, really appreciate it. Cheers. Audible levels good. Are we good there? Auditory, whatever. Yeah, Jesse, thank you. Just a couple moments before the stream started. Really appreciate it. Okay, so let's go to, well, because we just have more developments, so it's like we're just monitoring these. We're getting these requests. BNB coin, come on, dude. Price discovery. It looked like Ethereum. It looked so similar to Ethereum. Link looks like Ethereum and BNB right now. Sitting triangle on Link. We'll look at that one too. But look at this, man. What do you want? But you didn't even have to have the harmonic. All you had to see was the spring, the bullish hammer, the spring, the back test of the spring, January 23rd. What happened, dude? What happened? You know, dude, right? Another target hit today. January 23rd, so very recently. It was the spring, the bat test of the spring. That was big. That was the all-time high from 2019. You held it. Okay, so it was like, all right, since you held it and you confirmed it, it's time. It's literally time.
Hopefully this is enough. It's 10 NZD.
I don't know, dude. Is it $10 United States dollars? If so, it is. But if not, I can't. So I just have to move on. I cannot spend time every time someone tips requesting something under $10. Okay, look, I just have to say thank you and then move on, and then look at the ones that did do that. Okay, because it's spending too much time doing it. Right? Look at me right now, having to say this. So look. Second target hit. The third target's the 2618 at 63.83. All right. I've been trying to get better myself as a trader, trading in this market with untraditional targets, kind of. So this was one that was like that, where it's like, oh man, if it's going to go in price discovery, that is where it could possibly go, $63, and it's looking like it's go. And if we get a fourth target that's not pictured, because come on, man, like $73. Would be the 3618th of extension.
Thanks for helping me get back in the game. Been watching 3 years. So much to learn, but you have helped me with patience and taking profits, and now my role is ready for the next run.
Excellent, Ed. Thank you, man, for the 10. Well, just keep investing in yourself, man. That's all it takes, dude. Like, you spend 365 days getting better than you were the day before, and then get back to me. And your life will change forever. Don't compare yourself to someone else at all, ever. That's how you get discouraged and jealous and envious, and you feel depleted and you think you can't do it, but you have no idea what that other person has and how much time they've invested in themselves. What if they put in tens of thousands of more hours of work than you? So you just can't do that. It's not relevant. So always just think about yourself and how you were yesterday, and just get a little bit better. That's it, man. Reading books, working out, running, whatever, everything. Some way you got to get better. You can take a break from one aspect, from, hey, getting better as a trader, fine. I've been doing that 5 days, so I'm just going to spend the next couple days just working on my physical body or my spiritual body, part of my body, right? My mind, whatever. Just try to focus on something. Doesn't have to be one thing. All right. Maker, good God, dude. Up 21%, but it was up like 40%. It hit $2,382. Good God. Yeah, it had that inverse head and shoulders looking stuff, kind of, right? It had that double bottom looking stuff, X, A, B, C, D stuff. It was pretty good, man. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it held 1252 and just started making higher lows, and it's just launching. I think this is one that has like a fixed supply, so it's always been a good one. Remember the trade setup here for patrons? It was, what was it? It was like the first trade, the actual first trade setup of the entire month for patrons last month, dude. It was like, Happy New Year, everyone. Here's Maker. And then what? Within a day, gone, like exploded. Look at this, dude. The entry on this was $583. It's at $2,000+ now, man. It was the weekly. I did this because of hidden bullish evidence on the weekly.
Thanks for the positive words, Mitch.
Hey, man, dude, it's the formula. It's the formula, right? You work on yourself. You stay positive. Because, like, you focus on yourself and staying positive. That's all you need, okay? When you're positive, right, the universe is going to repay you with what you think, right? What you internalize in your mind, the universe will give you that. So if you're stinking thinking, right, Zig Ziglar reference, yeah, man, the universe is going to keep giving you crap. So you have to be positive. All right. So hidden bullish evidence here on the weekly, the description of the trade set over there. Revival 3. Yeah, well beyond it, right? Why well beyond it? Because it's crypto. And it's just like, how can you even, nothing that is taught on traditional markets can prepare you for that. Okay? It just can't. So we are here clearing the thicket like Lewis and Clark in the New World. So now I've got to be like, how do I make these trade setups? Like people taking profits too early because I'm applying the traditional targets, right? Which is still like stupid gains, right? In regular market conditions, this is perfect. So many times in regular market conditions, you hit these levels and then you dump and then the trade's over, right? But just, we're entering this new world. I don't know what's happening. It's kind of crazy. We're witnessing it together. So Anyway, man. Yeah, there's just been so many tendies, dude. All right, let's maybe get some requests. There's a few of them. Thankfully, just a few. Hey, Ryan H. Thanks for joining the Patreon. Welcome, dude. Cheers. Please be sure to sing with the Patreon on the Discord. Let's go, dude. Very good. First one was, I think, Curl or something? No. Hold on a sec. I think it was ATM, maybe. Let's go, Steve! Let's go, dude. Let's go.
Investing in myself. Best thing I ever did. Here is one more BNB in the jar.
Thank you for the BNB, man. All right. And congratulations. Man, I know your life's changed a lot, dude. And it's fantastic. So thank you for just giving me a chance, man. Like, really, that's it, dude. Y'all had to, everyone watching the stream had to give me, like, a chance. Who's this guy, man, on this stream with all these weird things, you know, music and Leroy Jenkins and Tip Jar and crazy graphics? What is this? It's the substance, man. All right, there is Flash, but that's just the cover of the book. Got to open it and give it a chance. All right, ATM. Hey, look at Beyond Meat. Still on my screen. Still trying to hold that support there. You wonder, can it hold, man? No edge. Nothing implying a continuation of the upside here yet. Or maybe. So is ATM, oh, it's that. I think that's the ATM to the US dollar tether. I'm not really sure. Wow, not too bad. Kind of interesting here. Good one, man. Yeah. Stupid bug. Trading view bug. So you're in the middle of the range, right? The low risk area is down at like 430 or at 520. So you're off that. You're off the easiest area to, you know, set up where to set up the stop loss would be below the ice line from January 11th. Adam and Eve stuff. This could eventually see 633. You think it would if it's going to rally. You can always back test the spring too, because this is technically a spring, but it may have already done that. But yeah, you think eventually 633, then 722. If it ever breaks that, man, probably going up to 1110. That's where traders set it up January 2nd. So a lot of space between 727 and $11. So it looks pretty good. It looks kind of lower risk area.
SellyTube tipped $24.07. 24/7. Mitch, the education I've gotten over the years from you is invaluable. What price target do you have on ADA Connect to USD after around 48 cents?
I don't know, SellyTube. We'll look at it, all right? Thank you, man. I don't know if anything's going to be able to keep rallying with Bitcoin selling off some. But again, there's bearish divergence on Bitcoin right now at a resistance. A combination of variables right there that's not bullish, right? 4 hours saying down next for a little while maybe, while like the negative momentum builds, and maybe we don't go down much. Maybe we don't even get down to 35K again. And you just bullishly engulfed. I like that. So just, what do you want? Because it's like Bitcoin hit the second target of the trade setup posted literally on the 1st of the month. Right? Like this was posted for like, hey, we got 1,100 plus patrons now, right? This was, everyone had the chance here. It was like, hey man, it looks pretty good. Hidden bullish diversion on the 4 hour on the daily. And then we look at the 60 minute at the end of the stream. It's like, it'd be time. It's kind of like the signal, the entry. And it's like, all right, I don't ever trade the 60 minute, but I only will if it's showing the pattern and the 4 hour and daily look good at the same time. It all lined up, right? All the pieces came together for this. And so here you go, right? Second target achieved of the three. Third's 40K. Fourth target would be like 46.5, the 100% measure move, the daily target. So people take profit at profit-taking levels, just like they did on the first one. It was very minute. It wasn't much, but once it hit, it sold off some and then went again. hit the target, sold off, rallied, and it's just hanging out, man. Hanging out. People are freaking out though a little bit, just because we're not automatically at $100,000. Okay. Might have to refresh my browser real quick. Let me go back to Bitcoin on this chart so I can see. Yeah, hold on. So annoying. Thanks, TradingView.
MSRTPLS. I forgot to mention Tigger on last contribution.
Do you mean MSTR? MicroStrategy? It makes more sense, but I guess we can look at MSRT. Sure. Alright, hold on. They'll fix it one day, maybe. Everyone should report that, though. If you like have TradingView Pro or something, go to their support ticket or whatever it is, open a ticket or whatever, and talk about that bug. Hey, when I switch between different cryptos with different denominations and divisibilities, right? Denominators or whatever, it bugs out and creates this huge space that takes away from my chart screen. That's what's happening. So, and the only way to fix it is to completely refresh. Dude, let's freaking go. Brentus, man, oh my god. Wow.
Brentus tipped $333.33. Found you 1 year ago. Joined Patreon. Committed to learning the TA. Now left my VP job and today is my first day full-time trading. Life is good. Couldn't have done it without you, bro. Kings.
Well, Brentus, congratulations, man, on your new journey. You left your vice president job today. Well, hopefully you got enough cash reserves, you know, just because going from having a salary from someone else to being on your own, man, that's one of the biggest jumps you can make in the game of capitalism, right? The game we all play is capitalism. So, entrepreneurship's the meta, man. With all this COVID stuff, with all this furloughing of jobs and cancel culture and people getting fired for saying one thing or another, all that, it's like, man, the remedy is entrepreneurship, right? Finding your own hustle, being your own boss. Big time. Thank you, dude. $333.33 less friggin' go, dude. Humbling. Alright, so let's get back to these requests. Thanks again, everyone watching. Next one was
Focus on the
SOS.
process of what it takes to be successful. Saban, thanks for the coverage and setups.
That's right, Saban quote, focus on the process of what it takes to be successful. Correct. Absolutely. Roll Tide. Thank you. Larry. Darude Sandstorm Connect. Elon giving that song some love. He called Darude Sandstorm a masterpiece, I think. So weird that he would say that, man. Anyone get that? Anyone notice that? How insane that is? SOS Limited. Let's see. Where is that? Is that on German Stock Exchange? SOS Limited is the only one I see. Dude, I got no idea what you want on SOS, Reskin, because there's so many different SOSs, and I only see one SOS Limited, and it's, again, German, and there's no volume. It's a $10,000 volume, which is terrible. Untradeable 10,000 volume. Sorry, Reskin, man. Maybe you could, someone could find out what he meant by that. We'll see. Oh, nice one. What a trend. Beautiful, gorgeous uptrend, man, on Curaleaf Holdings. Cannabis, it sounds like. Not sure.
Sam T super chatted $40.20. Every time someone tips 420, Elon watches and giggles.
Is that a joint?
Sam T, thanks for the $40.20 super chat. I guess so, man. I guess. Yeah, I did. Because, I mean, yeah, we hear his voice too many times, right? Throughout this stream. So, look, obviously no value here. Weed, you had your chance. There were many vehicles when momentum was shifting in the cannabis market back in September, October, right? Yeah. You pick a weed stock, there's a good chance it did something very similar to what this asset did. Yep. So, 1414 fib extension hit. What is going on? Why is there no MACD histogram anywhere? There was definitely hidden bullish divergence on the 4-hour RSI.
Work to create this community and touch so many people's lives in a positive way. Your dedication to teaching others to empower themselves is humbling and admirable. Been so busy lately. Congrats, man. Much love.
Element of P, thanks for 1337, dude. Much love, and thanks for being a part of it, alright? And I'm happy that you benefited from this community. Thank you, man. Cheers. So on this valley here that was nowhere really that made sense. I mean, this local high from December 21st, it's not even visible in the daily. I guess you pivoted off that and you bounced, attempting your rally, but you have not overtaken the all-time high from January 14th. But still, I have no idea about this one because the MACD, dude. Like, there's no MACD histogram. It's very rare to see an asset and there's just no data there. Anyone seeing this? Man, at least we have the RSI. Kind of tough because of the oscillation. If it was hidden bullshit, really there wasn't much of an edge up here on this pivot, on this bounce. So it's attempting its rally. It could go up to $17. Could double top. Could make a lower high. It's just no value here, man. It's going kind of parabolic, right? It's legging up. Like, I think if you tried to post a channel, it's gonna be too much demand. Look at that. See, it's like you can't do that. Actually, that made sense and you're just breaking out of it, but like in the end now it's kind of like this, right? Yeah, that's perfect. Look at that parabolic run going. Multiple touches. You just got one here. That's pretty good.
Could you look at ETH/BTC?
Yeah, Zora, we'll look at Ethereum to Bitcoin pair. Yep, they broke out. Bitcoin selling off, down 2% now. Still hanging on. I mean, the last candle was a bullish engulfing candle, and this past candle is just not looking strong at all. We only have 11 minutes till your daily candle close. So parabolic run on curl, leaf. You know that's, hey, that's great and all, but that's just not what we look for here, right? So trying to provide value to the viewers on, you know, and these are you know what we look for. If you invest in yourself and you apply the teachings that you learn here, then the requests are going to be like NAT, right? I don't know, man. This might be... There's any more data on this? Because, like, mana, you know? Look at this one. Doesn't have MACD either. What's going on? Give me my histogram.
Greetings, Kings. Elon here. Need more sandstorm and pump the Doge.
Alright, pumping the sandstorm right now. Perfect. Kind of going parabolic, doing the same thing, right? Legging up.
Thank you for showing us your TA skills living in action. I'm learning a lot. EOS/USD or higher risk right now?
EOS is a kind of, I don't give a crap about it because there's no one putting a gun to my head and forcing me to trade EOS, so I just will stay away from it. And if you watch the stream and you see my analysis of EOS, there's just far better assets that exist on all other markets than EOS. There's too much chop. I don't care if it goes up. I don't care. Because there's just so many assets that have such little resistance looking left, like OXT, right? I'd take OXT over EOS all day because of the support resistance looking left. Like, there's too much shop. There's like more resistance looking left on EOS than there is support below it. So, and it's been doing nothing for years. It's terrible. I don't hold on, let me try to see if there's like another chart or something with more data. Oh, yeah. I don't know why the tether one. Maybe it's like they just weird. Here we go. I got my trend lines too here. In the dead middle of a support resistance area, right? Between 15 cents and 20 cents, you're at 17.2 cents. So, look, man. Fish head, come on, dude, right? There was an edge. There was classic bullish divergence in the second bottom, and now there's nothing. Like, now it's like people might be taking profit at 20 cents. If it ever broke 20 cents, 24 cents. If it breaks 24 cents, probably 30 cents. But for now, as a swing trader, for value and all the variables we look for, what is there to do? Like, it seems like a pull back. It could go down to 11 cents. And that might be where a hidden bullish divergence develops on the daily. That might be a strategic entry area, and it ends up making a higher low than this double bottom low. And you just keep that trend going. But for now, it's just kind of like going parabolic, man. It's played out. These are playing out, and people are trying to get into this market after all these things played out. But it's like, you have to ask the question, where were these people when the edge was developing? Quietly. While we were here 7 days a week, and a lot of y'all, most of y'all were here too, we were identifying these. We were taking entries on these. Trade setups were happening, and now they're all playing out. Now, I'm not saying this one exactly was, but there's too much opportunity. What's up, Wecode? Thanks for the $5 super chat. Tisk tisk. Can't do it anymore, man. Let's see. God. What is there even to do? Hidden bullish average played out wonderfully. So what will be the targets on Cardano? Target after 48 cents was asked by Sully Tube. After 48 cents, 53.9 cents, and then 61.3 cents. That's all you can do, man. If it's gonna go there, right? It has not back tested this high from April 2018 at 38 cents yet. It has not back tested it. So that could always happen if Bitcoin really, if this bearish divergence plays out on Bitcoin, you think that ADA could certainly go back test 38, 39 cents, okay, before going higher if it's gonna. So that's it. 48 cents, 53 or 54 cents really, and then 61.3 cents is your golden mean ratio, your major one on this chart, okay? But remember, there was a trade setup right here in October, November. It played out like the Jesus. It was beautiful, right? And there were times, but now it's just kind of like, for someone who's not actively managing their portfolio and stuff, man, you can't be telling anyone to turn on to Cardano. It's stupid. It's like a straight line up with very little consolidation. It's kind of done, dude. I mean, it's not done, but I'm saying, like, again, to take an entry now is crazy to me. It's kind of crazy. I don't care if it keeps going. It goes against the methodology taught here, which is we look for value areas to take our entries. You're going to take it. Find something that's down here consolidating and it's uptrending and it's breaking ranges it's been in for multiple years, right? And that's when buying could be good. But here, I mean, you're just asking to get wrecked where it crashes or dumps down to 24 cents and you're like, oh my God, how did this happen to me? Well, it was at multi-year highs when you bought, so you don't buy at multi-year highs unless there's a strategic reason and then you have an entry, stop loss, and profit-taking levels in the short term. All right, Hydraulic, thanks, man. Let's see. I'm scrolling through looking at the requests, okay, and the ones that meet the criteria that is required for a request now. Okay, Ethereum to Bitcoin. Next one. It's broken out. There's nothing here. Literally nothing here, dude. Until 52,000 or whatever. 5 million. I don't care. I'm literally just looking at this chart. Okay, I may be wrong on, but I'm just saying 52572. So it could be 5 million sats, whatever, 5.2 million sats, I guess, but forget about that. That's like schemantics crap. Look at the trend lines, where they are. I'm saying this number here is like where it should be headed next. So what does that mean? That's implying, this chart is implying multi-year breakout or multi-year range breakout where the next target would take you up to the next level, 5.2 million or whatever, 5.3 million. And that means if Bitcoin holds on, keeps going, even if Bitcoin sees all-time highs, then Ethereum's seeing all-time highs too, but it's going to like $2,000. Yeah. Bitcoin sells off, that means Ethereum doesn't sell off as bad as long as it stays above this resistance. It's kind of been regarded as support once, not overbought on the daily. So there's something wrong here. I don't know. I guess I lost my MACD histogram. It's so weird. I didn't get rid of it. See, look at it. It's like an exclamation mark. Study error. Can someone tell me what a study error is? Oh, it won't even let me get rid of it. No way. Will it? Oh, good. All right, I'm getting rid of it. I'm just redoing. Just hold on. Technical difficulties and a technical analysis stream. But let me get rid of the. I don't want to get rid of the RSI. I guess I'll have the MACD on. Hold on. So I'm just dealing with that. It's going to be kind of weird at first. I always have the MACD on top. Okay, that's it. That's your Ethereum to Bitcoin. Just still broken out. And there's really no resistance where you are. Until 5.3 million or 53,000, whatever you want to say. US, again, I don't even care about it because it doesn't even matter because there's just other assets to look at that are 10 times better looking than it. It's now 1.3%. Look, the chop is terrible. I hate it because it could reverse at so many different places. It's up, it's down, it's up, it's down. It doesn't ever show accumulation, never makes higher highs, higher lows. Yeah, it had that MACD divergence and it rallied, but it's just reversing at one of the many reversal points. Right, it broke the supply line this summer, and look what it did. Nothing. Just like their project did nothing. They were given $4 billion of seed money in 2017, the ICO boom. And what happened? Nothing. They gave you a USB port. We did it, man. Hands in pockets. I wish I could talk more about it. I care nothing about it. I don't care if it rallies higher. Because guess what? This rallies higher and someone be like, I told you so, man. It's like, dude, you know how many assets are running circles around this right now? All of them. So many of them. So screw EOS. We don't care. It's just not a good asset. Based on empirical evidence from the actual performance on a chart. Not emotional, actual numbers. Don't lie. The chart's not lying. It's terrible. All right. ICX down today. You know, many of them are not really. It's like kind of nothing today. Oh yeah, if it ever breaks $1, it could go to seriously $2 almost, like real fast. There's nothing straight up, straight down. Like that's it. History. So if it did it, awesome. Starting to go parabolic here, right? And it started with a harmonic, right? Wasn't this the XABCD maybe? Like a weird looking Gartley? Maybe not. That might have been. Can't remember. It doesn't really matter now, but it's holding 74 cents. Holding like a kind of support resistance area from 2018. Hold that long enough and you'll go back up to $93, or I'm sorry, 93 cents to $1. And if again, the big point is if you break a dollar, this could moon. This could go insane. It'd be like pseudo price discovery. Hey, a new day has been born, chat. A new day has been born. Oh my god, man. Bitcoin is okay. All right, amen. All right, cool.
Noise! Hex. Thanks, Mitch. Poultry leg, poultry leg, poultry leg.
Poultry legs. Why won't they just change it to tendies? Oh no. Since I got rid of my histogram, well, I didn't get rid of it. TradingView effed up, and now I have to redo everywhere of all my data on all charts. That really sucks, dude. So we're gonna have to deal with that for a while, man. Dang, dude, getting trolled so hard by TradingView. Send backwards. Where's move to up? Here we go. Flippity flop. That really sucks. That's. And also, of course, bummer. So all's well, man. Hey, you get a red candle like that of indecision after a big green candle. Hey, I'm fine with that. Bears tried to push it down. What if we engulf today? It may take a while. What if you could bullishly engulf this red candle? I think everything looks fine on the histogram. Dude, look at this. You're at 60 pretty much on the RSI. Everything's primed for higher prices on the daily. I'm just saying. Like, again, you know you could come back to test 35K though, because that happens often, right? Because of the bearish divergence. Bearish divergence that was identified earlier. Or we talked about it on the stream, then I got wrecked by, I don't know, dude, coding or something. So that implies downside, but you just don't know how much downside with how strong the daily is. The daily is just like, I don't care. I'm going to go much higher. That's what the daily's saying. And the 4 hours like, oh, could go down, or at least see some negative momentum and consolidate for a while before reversing, pivoting, making a higher low than your previous low, 33,000, going higher. What's up, JR?
Criteria check.
Ew, gross.
Boost. BTC pair has been a dumpster fire toe.
Thanks, JR, dude. Thank you. So, you're at the resistance that was manufactured January 16th. Janet Yellen, January 19th. Elon Musk, January 29th. And now today. No story today on this one. On this resistance. There's always a story, man. There's always a story at 37,680. Something happens. Oh, YFI gets hacked. I don't know, dude. It doesn't matter. It had no bearing on Bitcoin's price action. So, they didn't get hacked. There was an exploit that got exploited, right? So Ethereum, we're doing the local names, right? At the beginning of the stream, or it's like at the top of the hour, we try to look at the bigger ones. You bullishly engulfed, you didn't bearish engulf it, you didn't bamboozle it, so it's still okay. Just gonna consolidate for a little while. It's showing negative momentum now, so you just consolidate for a while. You either back test or you don't. You bull flag or something, and you go to 1840, 1837, and then eventually 1916, 2000, then eventually 2400, 2355. Price discovery. Hey, Richard E. Sorry, wrong button.
Look, listen.
Thanks so much for joining the Patreon just now. Welcome, dude. Hi in the chat. Please be sure to sync up the Patreon and the Discord. You have to do that. Please. Thanks. Oh my God. Hey, Lloyd. Thanks for joining the Patreon literally right now. Cheers. Much love.
Nice 8% dividend daily or weekly. MECT looks strong to me. Thanks. Thumbs up.
What's up, Sharknado? Thank you, dude. We can look at it. Hey, Ryan O. Top of the morning to you. Thank you, dude. Welcome. Sorry, we were streaming in the zone. When I stream in the zone, it's hard to notice things besides the charts. Wow, dude. Alex C. Thanks for joining the Patreon. Welcome, dude. Jeez. And Ryan H. Thank you for joining. Thank you all y'all for joining the Patreon right now. I mean, just on this stream, y'all are incredible. Really appreciate it. Okay. I guess we gotta look at DOT now, right? Because DOT's like top 4, 5, whatever. It broke. Remember, it looked really good. That accumulation, those higher lows, man. Kind of a mini XABCD, but it was perfect on the 60-minute, right? Whatever. But look where it's gone, $20. It exceeded $20 below it now, but so it could go back test the old top of the range at 1820. But man, price discovery continuing after just lots of accumulation and consolidation. The consolidation was accumulation, right? You can clearly see it. So you're thinking $25 would be the next target if it actually got above 20 again and started going. $25, and then what after that? $30. All you got, because there's nothing looking left, is psychological, the 5s and the 0s. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. That's it, man. I mean, you could measure this, but that measurement's going to take you near $25 anyway, so that's it. Let's see. Yeah, Boeing broke out today, didn't it? Sure did. Sure did, man. It was like just a downsloping channel. And that was it, dude. That was it. Yeah, it's just like supply line being broken. Yeah, like really nice hidden bullish divergence. It kind of turned into a little, maybe you could argue divergence on the daily at MACD. But again, I'm going to have to redraw everything on my MACD on every chart now. So your first level of positive momentum on Boeing since December 11th, very good sign. On a breakout, boom, what a combination right there. Like you get the 4-hour breakout daily, MACD histograms going positive for the first time in like almost a month. Well, you just plot it like a channel or a wedge, whatever. That's it. So it broke that. I guess it broke it yesterday, and it's just staying outside. So eventually, you do think that Boeing could see a gap fill at 261.91. That's always been the case, really, since we've been looking at it. But I like higher lows, like lows, higher lows, higher lows. Really nice 4-hour bullish divergence was there in the end, right? Impending price action reversal to the upside was being implied on Boeing on the 4-hour and kind of the daily at the same time. That's what you're looking for, stuff like that. Just because we don't catch it on stream, I can't look at literally every asset that exists, okay? So all we can do sometimes is hindsight TA because someone requests it, right? It wasn't really holding a support. Kind of almost hit a support and then bounced, but that right there, sellers got exhausted down here around 192, 193. Now you're breaking out. So you'd think the next target would be 234. If it's going to actually play out, 234 and then 261 after that on Boeing. If this whole uptrend is to continue, these consecutive higher lows, all right? That's it, Boeing. Nice breakout. Hex, remember, is like, this was discussed on stream. It back tested what was once resistance, support, resistance, as support again. And from there, where to go? To 9.4 tenths of 1 cent, up thrusted through it, and then sold off below it, but it's fine. It's consolidating, looks almost like bullishly consolidating. And eventually, the target is 1.26 cents, right? That's what we had talked about. That's it, kind of double bottom, falling wedge, kind of breakout, really choppy, kind of illiquid, you know. But hey, man, respecting that TA really well. Support, old resistance becomes support. Cool. After 1.26 cents is 1.5 cents, and then after that would be its all-time high or whatever of 1.9 cents. So yeah, it looks like look, it sells off some, it rallies. You just make a higher low than these two lows here, and it'll be a higher low, and then you would pivot and run again to higher highs than you just had. So you could be reversing, the momentum could be shifting to bulls again on Hex after you confirmed not once but really twice that this old congestion area is still a support. It's holding strong. All right, Hex is okay right now, and you got to understand this double bottom, whatever, is much higher than the previous lows before it. So accumulation, right? More market participants own Hex now in January than they did in December and November. So that's good. This could be a continuation. All right. but it's a scam, dude. Hex is a scam. Okay, dude, fine. It's a scam. Go watch the Moonboy chats and don't care about TA. Hey, man, maybe you can go watch one of their, they put their stupid face on the thumbnail. Would you like me to do that? Should I put my stupid face on a thumbnail? Being like, would that make you watch or something? Oh my god, Ethereum moved $2. So total, I don't know. Oh yeah, that's why. Because this, remember we talked about the visibility. Yeah, the little decent. We're looking at total market cap. You're just right at that top point of the triangle. If you break through that, man, come on. If you break through that, we could see $1.3 trillion total market cap. What just happened? I didn't miss it because there's a $10 minimum on requests. So please read the description before you ever request something in this stream. Thank you. $10 minimum. It's whatever. I can't balk on that either because it's like, hey, someone starts tipping like $7. It's like, okay, then everyone's like, fine, I'm not going to tip 10 because he's letting 7 slide. And it's like, and then it's 6, then it's 4, then it's 0, right? Okay.
Sup, Mitchimely. Can you scope TRT when you get a chance?
Yeah, BK, we'll look at it. Thanks. Hey, Craig, you can cry about it, dude. Why don't you keep watching my stream, buddy? Imagine watching a stream talking crap. Spend less time insulting me and investing in yourself, and you won't be here crying, okay? Real talk. I don't like it, man. I love the accumulation here. Give me a sec. Oh yeah, this is pretty good, man. Not bad. I mean, it's probably really illiquid, dude. But definitely, like, you can see market participants acquiring more and more of this, okay? And if you get to this 223 area, 275, real fast. Look at the history between 223 and 275. Look, straight up, straight down. You had that chop there. Straight up, straight down, 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 straight up, straight down. So, if gas, you have your alert set up, I guess. If you break through 223, you get to 275 again. You ever break that? I mean, historically, you normally go up to like $3.97, almost $4. So yeah, this looks like it's looking pretty good. Gas to the US dollar. Can you believe it? On the daily. Not bad. This hasn't really taken off yet. But it looks like it's preparing to. Consecutive higher lows, man. Gas isn't bad. Just, you can keep your eye on it, but I think these scam wicks really illiquid, so I think there's a lot of them. What? Hey, Wrath of the Shire. Thanks so much for joining the Patreon, dude. Scary. Don't freak out the hobbits, dude, okay? Hobbits are people too. Well, they're hobbits, but hobbits are humanoids too. Thank you, dude. Hey, wow. Hey, Rainbow Jesus. Thank you for joining the Patreon, Rainbow Jesus. Jesus chimes for...
I just felt like streaming.
Sorry. Here, Jesus chimes for Rainbow Jesus joining the Patreon. Wow, thank you. Okay, break 223, and then get above 275, you go to $4. And then you break $4, wow, forget about it. Who knows where God? I mean, you probably just looking here, maybe 556 after $4. Hey, dude, this is like good stuff. Wyckoff is, I mean, it looks like to me the composite operator is accumulating a position on this. Okay, at beaten down areas, and that's what we kind of like, right? This is kind of a good one. All right. Wow, that was awesome, dude. Let's go, dude. So, thinking went well. Altria Group, yeah, dividend, but there's a reason that there's an 8% dividend, dude.
Hey Mitch, I follow a project.
They're paying you to
named
hold this
Dollar
crap.
MRPH, and they recently had a multi-year breakout. Can you tell me about how it's setting up so far?
P, thanks for the 10. Yeah, we can take a gander. So I loved it, man, because the thinking here was you were not in a bull trend yet. It was rallying. It was hitting $43, and it's just like, wait a second, man. There's a bearish cipher here. And look, the bearish cipher has played out. But it's showing one bottom. Now a second bottom, kind of bouncing off that 200-day moving average, and now it's starting to get interesting again. Ooh. Very bad. I mean, not a very good performance on the bearish pattern. Like, that's a low to high, maybe a 50% retrace, 382 in between. Now you're showing one bottom second, and you're showing bullish divergence on the daily. Yeah. At least on the MACD. And now you're going positive almost immediately. So the thing is, all that Altria needs to do is get above $44, hold, and if it can break above $44, dude, this could see a real fast move up to $50. Okay? So it's nice to see strength for bulls. Look what happened. The downtrend you were in, look what you've done. You broke out and you back tested it as support. Very interesting looking chart on Altria, though it is still not quite yet in a bull trend, because how do you determine if an asset has become bullish after it's been in a very long-term multi-year downtrend? You have to break previous highs, and you must hold them, back test them as support, and then run to the next resistance, break it, back test it, and do that a couple times. This has not made a higher high yet. No, it made a lower high on December 17th, but look what it did, man. We're monitoring a supply line becoming a demand line, and it's one bottom and a second bottom, and there is seller exhaustion. So let's see if this can rally and break $44. The trend could be reversing. We could be witnessing the trend finally reversing, right? After all this time, above 44 is $50. Okay, like, could be very fast. Why? Historical look, straight down, straight up. Pretty much straight down, pretty much straight up, straight down. Okay, so if it ever gets above that $44 area, why could it not go kind of straight up to fill the gap at $50? Boom. So MO downtrend, but looks kind of very interesting. Okay, Hitchcock, pretty interesting. All right, there's your MO. Mass roots, well, I mean, you know, what do you want from me here? Like, what can I do? The time to be asking about MSRT, I think you could guess. Figure you'd know by how many analysis I've done, right? The time to be asking about MSRT is when we're inside of the trading range at the bottom after being beaten down. A low, the lowest low, then all of a sudden a higher low. All of a sudden, there was a form of accumulation going on. What? And then you started back, you sprung and back tested the spring, and then look what happened, man. You jumped across a creek in the range, right? Whatever wiki you choose, right there. That was the jump across the creek. You even back tested the creek as support. Wyckoff was definitely on this chart. 100% Wyckoff was here. The composite operator, not Wyckoff, but Richard Wyckoff's ghost, his soul, his essence. All right, spring, or jumped across the creek, back tested the creek, and after you back tested the creek, see you bye. We don't care anymore. Now I have nothing to do with this. Yeah, maybe hidden bullish divergence. It's a little late now. Yeah, maybe there's a bullish hammer on the 1st of February that's played out kind of, right, up 15% almost today. So this is not the time to be asking about an asset. The time to be asking about an asset is down here. Okay? Cool. GRT again, we did look at it early in the stream. We'll look at it again. Looks very strong. Unbelievably strong. Stupidly strong. Like price discovery incoming. Yep. Like it is back testing what was once resistance as support. It bullishly engulfed yesterday, 2 days ago. Yesterday, which is still kind of today. It engulfed 2 days ago, and yesterday back tested what was once resistance as support on the daily for the first time in history. And now it's still just touching that resistance point. We're looking for an engulfing candle now. And we know, like just talking about earlier in the stream, first target's 96 cents, excuse me. And then second target, I think, would be $1.16 on GRT. All right, that's it. Very nice bullish consolidation. Hidden bullish divergence on the 4 hour. Are you kidding me? Let's go.
XTZ, double bottom, ascending channel, retest support, break $3.40 ATH incoming. Am I seeing that right?
I don't know, dude. I don't look at that one very often, but we can. Been live now 1 hour 20 minutes. If you're enjoying the live stream, the like button, the bell, sub. Good to see everyone. Thanks for the nearly 2,000 people here. If there's almost 2,000 people here, that means we get 1,000 likes in minutes. If y'all wanted.
Checked in on DNT/USDC in a while. Looks to have the same formation it made before its last pump.
I think it's been a minute. I don't know. I look at so many charts now. I don't even know. I think maybe a few days ago I did, but we'll see. GRT strong as an ox and feels 10 feet tall. Stevie Janowski. Get your own fixins. So, I mean, like, I don't know, like, okay, you're asking about an asset that was respecting the TA really well. We've been here. We were here before. There was hidden bullish. No, there wasn't really. Maybe on the daily there was. But look, we looked at this as a rectangular range. Look what happened. It broke above a critical resistance from history from May 2020. It ran up at 82 cents. And then sold off, and what did it do? What was once resistance for the first time in history became support. And when it became support, you rallied, and what'd you do? You broke the top of the range, and you've done crypto. You pulled a crypto. Get some fixins. Get your old fixins. Thank you, Dow Jones, for the 5. Like one of my favorite shows of all time, by far. Okay. Vice Principals, too, is... God, I hate that they stopped after 2 seasons. That makes me sick. But then you've got the new one with the gospel, right? The mega church, which is amazing too. I can't wait till we get entertainment back, dude. Like the high quality shows like Succession. They're filming that now again, so it'll be fun. So there's nothing to do here. Like, this is an asset where clearly you're not really concerned about applying the things I teach here. You're more concerned about looking at your favorite Beanie Baby, right? That's it. So continue investing yourself. So when you contribute to the stream, you're not requesting these. You're requesting assets at lower risk areas. And someone did request MR8PH at one point. And we did this. It's like, hey, if it broke out of that, then 130. But then crypto targets goes crazy. Tesla's just another one. I mean, yeah, it's showing higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, but it's still one that just has a lot of chop. Looking a decent amount of chop, man. It's like EOS in ways. In certain ways, it's very similar to EOS. A little bit better, because at least it's making like higher lows, I guess. But I love how it's above the 200 moving average and just continuing to climb. No edge on the MACD or RSI right now on the 4 hour. I like how it is above the November 26th high of 294. That's very good. But then it's like you've got like, where do I plot it, right? It could be like this. That peak right there from April 30th. And that's because you're below. So you really just got to get above all these little peaks that can all act as reversal areas. And it started getting a lot easier when you talk about 380, 474. Okay. So it's not, I mean, at this perfectly, incredible opportunity, low risk, high reward opportunity area or anything. Look, you can see a demand line there, pretty clear. Hold that demand line, it'll probably keep moving up, probably keep going. If the market conditions stay bullish, Tesla's probably got a chance to keep going, like almost all the other ones. Okay. Pete, there's no need to apologize, man. No need to apologize. I appreciate your contribution, but I would prefer, I don't know, man. If I was trying to get better, I would rather have someone that was very stern and very blunt with me versus someone sugar coating, right? and being, well, this is great, man. You know, right? Wouldn't you prefer that? And a lot of people do prefer that, and that's I think those are better coaches. Like people who are stern with me.
Can we check out that?
They get to me. They affect me more positively than someone who's like sugarcoating things and trying to make me feel good, make me better. Screw feeling good. You'll feel good when you're better, right? So whatever. Some people are really sensitive, never went through like, you know, adversity, so they can't handle it. That's what snowflake, that's where that word comes in. They melt like snowflake when someone is stern with them or is critical. Okay, next one is old DNT, man. It's kind of a wild one, right?
I have a shirt. If CB is $20 CDN for 20 days in the next year, I get a year's wages as an employee. Oil and gas. Thoughts?
Thanks for the $5 Canadian, the $3.91. Thank you, dude. Super chat. I don't know, man. Time to be. Obviously, this was awesome. This was when it was definitely the beginning of January. We identified it was at a low risk area. If you want me to show the documentation, the evidence, and all patrons were pinged about it, fine. Didn't need to. It went nuts, and it's now created this new base at all-time highs. So we're in a new world on
Hey, Mitch.
DNT.
Could you take a peek at OMGUSD? Trying to figure out where to take profits. And what do I need to sign up for on Patreon to get the full education package?
You just join the Patreon, man. There's one package. It's one. There's no tiers. It's just you join, $130 a month. And if you invest in yourself for 30 days of joining the Patreon, you won't even believe how transformed you are, okay? You won't believe it. Ask like all the patrons that actually invest in themselves and don't just cry and want handouts, okay? I don't want you joining the Patreon. If all you want are trade setups, I don't want you to join. I want you to have the mentality that you're going to try to get a little better, become a better swing trader, or at least be able to read charts better, okay? That's what I want. Anyway, thanks, dude, for the 2420 super chat.
Is that a join?
So look, maybe accumulation, maybe a sell wall, right? I mean, that it's not perfect, but I plotted where that high is from January 12th. That's all I did. And then now we have price action correlation at it. And I'm just, plotting a trend line from the low to the higher low. And it just almost looks like a triangle. And if it breaks above 14.5 cents, I think DNT would probably eventually see 18.4 cents again. So that would be the target if this accumulation continued. And so you could, eventually you could rally, test that again, fail, and sell off and test the demand line again. But it does look good. It looks okay. Like it's trying to act as some sort of ascending triangle, like reversal or something. It's not bad. It's not too bad. There's still people, market participants, buying this asset up, and every time they buy it up, it rallies, and then when it sells off again, it makes higher lows. So more market participants own it. So good. It's not bad. It's not showing distribution or anything really yet. That's it. Get your own fixins.
Mike's phone super chat is $78.10. Forgot conversation. CD, $20 CGN for 20 days. 1 year's wages.
Hey, Mike's phone. Thanks so much for the friggin' $78.10 super chat. Let's go to, we'll get the CV. Man, I hope it goes well for you, dude. For real. I hope you get your 1 year's of wages, all right? We'll look soon. We gotta look at a couple more. Hey, Dan. Thanks so much for joining the Patreon. Welcome, dude. Cheers. Please be sure to see the Patreon and the Discord. Let's go, dude. Boom. Sorry, just trying to manage all this. Vislink Technologies. The time to be asking about it was there was a spring in a back test at spring January 4th. So a month ago was good, probably a decent time to look at it. Now it's kind of taken off, and it's going to be a lot more difficult to manage risk. I don't know. Yeah, 232 is a support now. So could be maybe an area to assess risk, right, to manage. Yeah. So what was once resistance in January, late January, what? 2020, sorry, it's 20. So a year ago, what was once resistance is now acting as support a few times. So if you hold that long enough, what's the next target, man? To me, just eyeballing it, kind of looks like right here, July 10th and 20th of 2020, 446 would be the target. So just a way to size it up. There is no real help on the oscillators. You always want to have that help, but like right here, you know, you want nothing to do with the asset at all below 230, right? 232. But if it holds that long enough, eventually it will probably rally to 446, right? That's historical conduct, straight down, straight up. Right here is the low point with the peak. That's all you have, the only history you have, straight down. So eventually it holds that, it goes to 442, and that's a 4.11 to 1 reward to risk. All right, not too bad. You always want to have hidden bullish divergence or something going on. Hey, I mean, maybe you could argue that you'd kind of do, right? Where you have the low on price down here, and now you have a higher low. That is hidden bullish divergence at a critical support, testing it a couple times. This actually is not too bad. Vislink Technologies. It's got the volume, plenty of volume. It's got like a 10-day average of 18.3 million volume. So you're good there. All your orders will get filled, no problem. It's liquid. Yeah, Vislink. Here it is, chat. Check it out. Now, if you broke that, whoa, forget about it. Price action like that could occur because there's just no support resistance. I mean, you could say swinging for the fence. You could do that, or you could be more conservative in Fibonacci, high to low, and go for like, look, a 618. You see that little wick there from June? Hold on. There's 618 right there. And then third target could be 875. Okay. That's pretty good. All right, you lose barely anything. You lose very little if you get stopped out here, and you don't, and you know the asset's probably going down to 133 if it falls below 232 at this point. You've already back tested it a couple times as support. This is it, right? VISL chat. Okay, hidden bullish divergence above the resistance support. Cool. You see how I walked through that? It didn't look good, but then all of a sudden I'm looking at things and trends or trend lines, supports. It takes time, man, to process. Sizing up a chart. Pretty good. All right. Moving on. Yeah, for sure.
That's pretty neat.
Oh boy. So are you talking about CVE, the crypto? Because it looks like there's Forex. What? Is it Synovus Energy? Toronto Stock Exchange? All right, Mike's phone. Which one is it? There's a lot of CVEs, unfortunately. So just let me know real quick in the chat if you can, real fast. It is Synovus. All right, cool. Thank you. Toronto or New York Stock Exchange? All right, Toronto. See what happened. You know, I'm right now looking at the NYSE, and I have data on that one too, unfortunately. So, I have data on the Toronto Stock Exchange one too. Sweet. Yeah. Yeah, so Synovus has to break. If it breaks $9, it's most likely going to 1461. Okay, it hasn't done that quite yet, but I like it's a low, a higher low. Maybe we get one more low. We get like a 3 rising valleys or something. But for now, you don't really have a pattern of any sort. This is also a potential reversal to the downside area too. So you've got to be mindful. It hasn't technically tested the July 2017 ice line yet. But again, if it can get back above that, man, I really do think 1461's the target. Easy. One thing I like about the daily, I like the daily. People be like, is that a head and shoulders? It could be. It very well could be. But dude, look at the hidden bullish divergence from the low to the next low. Impending price action continuation to the upsides being implied on both oscillators. I mean, it's pivoting and it's rallying. But when you pivot and rally like that, it gives you a good way to manage your risk, right? Because now we have a low point, an actual pivot point. So if you're talking about wanting to trade this, one would just be having a stop loss below these lows, just right below them. Just talking like this. So you want nothing to do with this asset below that little neckline now. What could be maybe potentially inverse head and shoulders, but it's that simple. That's it, dude. Right? That's how one could size it up. That's not a bad. Like you lose a little bit, 685. You get stopped out, man. Dude, getting above this could be insane. Straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up. There's some chop there.
Hey man, can we look at LKCO is down?
We can't, George. Thank you for the 592 super chat, though. I appreciate that. Oh, we gotta look at OMG too. So you get that? That's kind of a way to size it up, you know? All right. Dude, let's go. BK Crack Trap, man!
Worry too much.
Let's go.
Everything is beautiful. There's nothing to worry about.
BK Trap tipped $111.11. Appreciate that Latia while I do my digit gambling. Been playing VI since Christmas Eve. One more look.
Yeah, we can take a gander. Did it get hit by the YFI crap? It doesn't look like it today. It's up 1.3%, but I wasn't able to check it before. So that's a way, man. CVE, you haven't gotten above. See, you want to be back above $9. You want to back test that support, but this might be just another way to strategize CVE. Okay, there you go, dude. See what can happen. See what plays out. Let me get to crap.
Bow to your sensei.
Omega lol. Yeah, this is huge. This is a huge deal. All right, OMG about to see 519 probably. Yes, we have a break, hook, and go confirmation occurring right now in the midst of happening. Dude, yes, OMG probably going to 519, but if it breaks 519, it's going to 586, goes 586, 650, after 650, friggin' $10. Okay, this is great. Wyckoff stuff, dude. Beautiful. My man. Sorry, just changing the visibility on some of these things so it's cleaner for you, the viewer. Look at this, dude. Look at this. Gorgeous. Look at the white. Look at the range. It's just this range above the lows from August 2020. Very good. And I'm telling you, look, scale in the top of the range from September of this year, 440. You broke it with an engulfing candle. You back tested it, and now you're engulfing the back test. So a break, hook, and go. If Bitcoin plays ball, OMG I think is going to 519. You break 519, 586, which is not really much of a resistance at all. So really about 519, you could very well see right here, the peak at 640, that highest candle close ever on this chart, August 23rd, 2020. So yeah, dude, OMG looks great and could be going to much higher levels. This is a Wyckoff accumulation range, and this was the fake out. This was the spring down here. Wiped everyone out. Everyone's like, oh, it's all over for the asset. But remember, chat, education. It is never about the breakout itself, which you received December 23rd. It is always about the follow-through price action after the breakout. What was the follow-through price action on OMG after the breakout? It got back above the ice line that it broke out of bearishly and is rallying. And now old support becomes support again. Accumulation from that previous low.
Hey
More
Mitch,
people own the
can you please
asset.
check out BNT/USD on Coinbase. Bandcore Network.
Didn't we just look at that? Like literally? We literally just looked at BNT, dude.
$250 million market cap.
No, God, there's BNT and there's DNT. Jesus, all these beanie babies, man. I'll never figure out all of them. I'll never get... Can someone request CNT next, and then ANT, and then DNT? All right, OMG looking amazing. Amazing right now. It's broken major resistance, and it's gonna looks like it's headed towards the next resistance, which is somewhat higher. And then, you know, I mean, really, what you've broken, this 519, it's only there because of that scam wick that was just correlating. It's just showing you the price action that you get when you break this resistance of the range, right? This is the same type of price action you get on OMG. So that would just ran up and then just pull back, right? Wasn't ready. This time, just saying, man, 586 I would think is the target kind of, but not even. It's really 640. Okay, 640 and pretty easy to size. You want nothing to do with OMG anymore below 440. Okay, nothing. So the target's 640. For anyone who's in on this, that I don't think you would be settling for anything below 640. That's just IMO. There's straight up, kind of straight down. So why not straight up again? Patience. OMG is not overbought on the daily. Positive momentum is building. There's no bearish divergence argument. It looks good, man. Doesn't look bad. Also, X up there, A, B, C, D stuff where you're talking like going to like $8 or something for a 786 retrace, just eyeballing it, okay? Yeah, OMG, nice, man, very nice. Up 7.25, up like 2.25% since we pulled this thing up. Let's go. It's going, man. It's rallying. Get your own Fiexins. YFII. Aye, aye, sir. Y coffee in accumulation range again. Patience is the only thing I can tell you. Like, this is something that eventually keeps making these higher lows. It's going to see 2570, then it's going to break 2570, and it's going to go to 3811. This is like, you just got, one has to be patient, right? The trade setup was posted in the 1400s in late December, right? And it's up substantially, but of course it's 2 months later. So opportunity cost, but again, you're still up. You just have to see what's happened. We jumped across the creek, man. You're making higher lows. Wyckoff, the composite operator, is showing you his signature right now on the chart on this one. So if you're patient, he's leaving breadcrumbs. It's just like, hey, man, you don't. Now it's not a strategic entry area because it's just in the dead middle of the range, the trading range. We got in at the area of out that made so much sense. Strategic entry, right? You can have strategic stop losses, strategic entries, strategic profit taking levels, right? Wow. In dead middle right now, nothing that I could tell you about. Hey, it's time to go long now. You had your chance, and it was 2 months ago. The best, lowest risk areas. That's all I'm saying. Well, we've been here before. You know, I'm not like Gandalf being like, I have no memory of this place. We do. I have memory. Memory of this place. It's legging up, man. It's just beginning a parabolic run by the looks of it, BNT. Yeah, look, 2618 hit. Oh my god. The bots, man. They love fibs. Look at that. I'm talking about that high to low. It's like ascending triangle type behavior. Just haven't looked at it in a while because, you know, we look at it and then, so I'm telling you like this. You have to use the curved line here because the acceleration of accumulation. Beautiful, right? Beautiful. This is going, BNT is going parabolic. Eventually, you could probably find yourself at 375 again, but it's not a low risk area at all. Okay.
Raj Johal super chatted 50.
So Raj.
What's up, Mitch? Hope you're well. Can you give us an update on CRV for the day? Take it easy, bro.
Thank you, Raj. Yes, we did look at it briefly, but there's, again, you want to look at it, but for me, I can't provide you with much on something like CRV. There was value I could provide on CRV, but it was back when it showed that beautiful harmonic and we were at reasonable areas. Not anymore. It's just moon and like going near its like all-time high or whatever, or this huge wick or whatever up. Yeah, we'll look at it. So nice parabolic BNT stuff. And if this keeps up, then yeah, eventually 375, I guess, right? That would be the target. That's it Keep it up, man. Hold this curved line as you have been. Parabola.
When Stevie is a China doll in Ashley Schaefer's dinner party, I swear it's the best show ever. Peace.
Dude, yeah. Consecrates. What are you seeing? Dude, Will Ferrell is like, yeah, so funny in that show. Like, I freaking love him. Kind of reductive of him to be like that, but yeah, I get it, because not all Southerners are like that. What a stereotype. But yeah, dude. It's like, what was it? They were doing geisha, and it's like they were Korean, so it was like completely different cultures, and you didn't realize.
APTS.
What's up, NRG? Thanks, $14.99. Yep. Look at it. Thank you, Dow Jones. Thank you, Raj. Thank you, NRG. So back to CRV. Where again, it's just kind of like Rudy Poo now. It's up 3.67%. Yeah, gone. Right? It all started with a harmonic. This is the time to be requesting it. Now it's going to 356 maybe. I don't even know why I plotted that. It might have been the daily or something I was looking at it. Yeah, it was the daily. It was that low point. Oh, it was the chop. It was like where traders set it up on the day of August 2018, and then where they kept settling up, right, August 2020. That was kind of my thought process there. But really, I mean, for real, above that's like 533. So yeah, this thing's in between, straight down, straight up, straight down. So you think eventually 356 gets tested before it sells off or whatever. It is overbought on the daily. If it ever broke 356, 533 would be the target. All right, Raj? I wish there was more to it, man, but again, this showed incredible opportunity down here, and this was identified down here at these levels. Like, if you're a patron, you know, if you were a patron in January at any time, you were pinged at everyone what was going on with CRV. People made money on this. So not much to do here. Okay, I wish there was more, man, but the analysis is done. We're going, man. Been live 1 hour 48 minutes. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Oh my god, it's Patreon night tonight. If you didn't know, if you're a new patron, I stream. You get a bonus stream every Thursday night, and 30 minutes before the live stream, we pregame in the Patreon voice chat, and we just hang out. We talk about trade setups from the previous week, and we look back, and we can look forward if there's other opportunities. Questions get answered. We just have a good time. Let's try to get a record tonight, right? Where, you know, record's like 150 people, 140 people or something. So let's get like 200 patrons in the voice chat tonight. Let's get it, make it a madhouse. All right. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay on the, dude, classic, amazing, bullish divergence. What's up, BK Trout?
Is that a join?
This one mooned already Gala / USDT. Any possible retracement entry?
You don't know. Like, if an asset could possibly retrace, you have no idea if there's going to be a good entry on it until it shows seller exhaustion, right? You can retrace all day, but maybe it's a 382, maybe it's an 886. Whew. Without an edge, without sellers implying that they're exhausted, you don't really know. So this one's near the top of a trading range on APTS. So that's not good. It's not a value area. It's not like low risk. Look at this. This is perfect. Textbook example of a spring back test. Look, in September, you sprung. And then look, October 15th and November 5th and 6th, you, what? You back tested the spring. That's the entry. That's the real Jesus entry right there, okay? Look what happened afterwards. Yep. The power of the spring and the back test of the spring. Amen. But now, yeah, you're consolidating, and it's very clear, very strong, textbook, bullish divergence. Sell is exhausted. Maybe it's flagging some sort. Something like this, a little bit, right? We bull flag. Pretty good right there. Yeah, so if it has started playing out, it's up 2.71% today. It's not gone green yet. So, I mean, you would think if this plays out, 829's tested again, and if it breaks 829, then you're probably looking for a target of 953. But if you're talking about 100% measure move of a bull flag off this kind of divergence, so strong, gotta love, man, it is nice when you see classic bullish divergence of downslope and consolidation, right? Like, talk about a bull flag, like measure move, bull pull bull flag combination measure move from a breakout. It takes you up to like, whoops, 1085. So not bad, but again, it's a continuation trade. It's not as strong as the low risk value trades, right? It's just consolidation after a huge impulse. And this is the reason why you like it, because sellers are the market's implying the sellers are exhausted after a huge markup and then the consolidation. EC2B, thank you for the 1999 super chat. Super sticker saying goal. Thank you for the goals. All right. Very cool. Let's see, Gala. Did you ever have galas in middle school? Oh, it's Gala to not the US dollar tether, but to wrapped ether. That's what it is actually, dude. And there's nothing I can do here at all. No, dude, nothing. I wouldn't touch it. I mean, how can you? You can touch it, but you touching it, you have no edge. You have nothing. Like, look, it's like class C bearish divergence where you double top on the histogram and you make a higher price than your previous one. I mean, like, it's pulling back. Look, you know, the best probably, if it goes down to 28,246 wrapped ways or whatever. Ways is like I think the denomination of ether. I know that, but it would be wrapped ways, I guess. So yeah, maybe I would think that's the only thing that would matter. Like, waiting for that to, if it never does it, then screw it. Who cares? Move on. But if it maybe comes down to back test this area, and at that point, right, when we get down to test what was once resistance as support for the first time ever, then our oscillator can, be set up to where there's divergence or seller exhaustion implied there. Like, think about it. It sells off there and does this, right? What happens there? At this support, what we would want to see is hidden bullish divergence, where we have higher levels of negative momentum on higher lows than the previous lows. Right? And that would imply impending price action, continuation of the upside, and then from there, boom, onto higher prices. That's what we're looking for as traders always, at least in this context, this situation, okay? Hidden bullish divergence, back testing what was once resistance as support for the first time ever, and then sellers are exhausted there. The combination you want, all right? Hopefully that helps. But you don't have that yet, so we have to wait. We want this. If it never happens, we don't care. But if it does happen, that's when we could maybe, one could take a long there, okay? Gala. Bueller. Thanks for the 1,727 here. If you're enjoying the live stream, like button, and bell, sub. We can get 1,000 likes in like 2 minutes if y'all want now at this point. 2 minutes. Okay, about to be 900 likes. All right, man. We did it. Got through all the requests that actually met the minimum criteria. So thank you for all that. XPR is at 14% now. It's so illiquid, but I'm telling you, it's just a great educational asset. That it was and had been at low risk areas, and it could eventually rally back up to 9.2 tenths of 1 cent to 1 cent. Okay, XPR, whatever. Oh man, just remember this for other charts that are more liquid. Ethereum up 1.3% now, right? Like, just consolidating. It could be a high and tight bull flag by the end of it. While it's all said and done, it could be a high and tight bull flag, and then run to 1840, 1916, 2K, 24, 2600. price discovery chat. And the Ethereum to BTC pair is clearly, certainly broken out to where we know where it's probably headed next. And if it does that, it's going to outperform Bitcoin, but it could be at much, much higher levels. I mean, I think 3K isn't crazy considering what Bitcoin did when it broke 1K for the first time ever, or its all-time high when it broke, 1,400. Okay. Simpies, that's awesome, dude. You got your new Aeron, Herman Miller Aeron chair. They're the best, dude. Your back, your lower back will thank you. Hardcore. So we got 50 likes till 1,000. I mean, I figured we could do that, but whatever. All good. Okay, what a stream. Been a great one, man. Been a great stream. There's bearish divergence in the 4 hour for Bitcoin right now. That let's see how much it plays out. It may not play out that much, but that bearish divergence at a resistance, you got to understand that's when consolidation could occur minimum, right? And it is consolidating right now. Heck, 37,680 is a resistance now, just on the last 4 hour candle. So there could be more selling involved, and you can always see 35K, but let's see how bearish it is, how bullish it is. If it's really bullish, then it doesn't go much lower than this. All right, 13 likes from 1,000.
LKCO before you go.
All right. Thanks, dude. Seems illiquid, but it's got the volume. But man, what's up with the wicks and gaps everywhere? It's in the dead middle of a trading range. Why y'all doing this to me, man? I've been live 2 hours doing nothing but requests the whole stream, you know? I'm like, I got another stream tonight. So this is a really nice range here. Thanks, dude. If you ever broke 90 cents, you'd get a 122, 125. But if you're talking about assessing risk, it's kind of tough. I mean, you could try to just have a stop loss below 59 cents. The previous little pivot area, I guess. But again, lowest risk for a long would be 43 cents. I like the hidden bullish divergence here. It's very nice. Yep. We have a low on price. You have a higher low on price. Much higher levels of negative momentum, and it's maturing. But it's working on going neutral to positive, and it's on both oscillators. Very good. So yeah, I think maybe in this situation having a stop loss maybe just below that 200-day moving average and kind of where all those lows were, that could be a way to size it up. But if you do that, it's going to be kind of tough to take profit at 90 cents the top of the range, right? Yeah, you break 91 cents, 90 cents, you're going to 122, 125. That'd be a target. And then after that would be 168. So not bad. Yeah, implying upside here. Right, impending price action, continuation of the upside being implied on LKCO. It had a really nice day today. It was up 9%. It opened up at 78 cents. And then just sold off all day and then closed near the gap. It could very well fill that gap. It's so close. 63 cent gap fill. So it probably will.
Smoke weed every day.
What's up, trader? Jose.
Is that a joint?
Thank you, man. That's it. Okay, makes sense. It looks interesting. Oscillators are on your side on the daily. And you're above the 200-day moving average. Kind of really for the first time ever. LKCO is above the 200-day moving average, first time ever. And it started in like Christmas Eve, kind of, right? So, hey, Alex M, thanks so much for joining Patreon. Sorry you joined a little while ago, but I've been trying to get through these requests, man, right? Just non-stop. We're going. Thank you, dude. Cheers. Please be sure to sing with the Patreon on the Discord if you haven't. If you're a patron, you have to. Alright. Let's see what happens, man. Okay, so when I get, like, I don't know, man. I gotta figure out a system. eventually to cut off requests, because it's just like, if I'm like, I just went through like 25 requests, and then like I need to get dinner and get ready for the next stream, and then it's like,
Happy Thursday, man.
you know, like,
Take a look at ASD.
you can call me selfish or greedy all you want. I have to have a good quality of life as a streamer. You don't want me to get burnt out. That's the last thing anyone wants, right?
Sushi.
No, sashimi, David. It would be sashimi. Thank you, dude.
Thanks for another great stream.
Thank you, BK.
Is that a joint?
Cheers. Thanks again for all the contributions and support today, everyone. Pretty interesting chart actually on LKCO. And I like how there was accumulation on the second low, the back test of the spring, but now it's like you're kind of legging up. The accumulation is extremely real. It's very, very real accumulation on LKCO. So it could be, I don't know, it could be working on getting ready to break that, the top of the range. Good. Well, I mean, a little late on this one. Let's see. COS, US dollar, contentos. Yeah, it looks like it's about to moon. I mean, it looks, if it breaks 1.2 cents, this thing's gonna go insane. All right, yep, it looks like it's getting ready to go insane. Yep, crazy, dude. Freaking crazy. Yep, we're talking size. I mean, measure move, because that's all you can kind of do. There's like very little resistance looking left. You just go to the size of the freaking structure here. That's the way you could do it. And like, you're talking target would be on contentos. Contentos, dude. It's a crypto. This thing can go to like 2.1 cents. That's it. You break 1.2 cents moon time. This is exactly though where it could pull back, sell off, make a higher low than the previous low, and there could be a better entry. But again, it may not. It's like once this gets broken, man, once supply is completely absorbed on COS USDT, it will probably go to 2 cents. Okay? Meaning it will probably double up once it breaks 1 cent. Okay? That's it. Not bad. Not bad, man. I like it. Accumulation range. Nearing the breakout. So only two things can happen. It either breaks out very soon and moons, or it sells off, makes a higher low, and then it moons. Or then it rallies to test it again, right? There may be, so the whole psychology here is like, there just might be still too much supply here on the asset for the buyers to break, to absorb the remaining supply. So that's why I would sell off. But if there's not enough supply left at this 1.2 cent area, that is where you could see that huge markup in price. Okay, that is all. And it could go higher than that, man. Look, this is how it started. This is like many other altcoins. Oh my God. The more I look at this, the better it becomes.
Can we take a look at DEX/USD?
Dude, an absolutely textbook bullish Gartley on costs. Why don't you be asking about this stuff in November? Why are you gonna ask about it now? All right, so yep, 2.1 cents eventually, and then because the Gartley probably after that is probably going to 3.5 cents. Okay, probably see you there in like less than a month because of it's crypto and it's doing what all these other ones are doing. Yep, see you 3.5 cents in time. And that's COS. Okay. Not a value area for long. I'm just telling you, it's up 7.7% today. So if you break 1.2 cents, see ya. You're gonna pull a CRV. You're gonna pull a friggin' CRV, dude, on this. A Rose coin. Okay. That's it, man. It's textbook. It's gorgeous. It's the Jesus, man. Yeah, Haka, man. God, dude, Haka. This is a rap to them, man. Look at this, dude. Look at this. I don't really... Right? What was the thought process here? Come on, man. Bullish divergence. spring back test, second bottom, and look where you are now, right? This asset, we identified it yesterday. Someone actually requested it. It was this is like right before. This is like the COS of old, right? Again, I had to reset. My oscillator broke here. I lost all data on all charts for my oscillator, so I have to replot this stuff. But this was it, man. This chart was posted, man. There's bullish divergence on the RSI as well, wasn't there? It's kind of like Class C, kind of, but it was the MACD that was so freaking perfect. Hey, Burn, thanks so much for joining the Patreon, dude. Welcome. Type in the chat. Thank you, dude. Please be sure to see the Patreon Discord, and I'll see you in there. And also, John M, thank you for joining the Patreon just now. Amazing, dude. Much love. Okay, Haka, see you at whatever these numbers are. They're there. You can screenshot it. And this thing could eventually, you understand, it could eventually go up to like stupid levels. I mean, we're talking high points, dude. We're talking like it could go up to these numbers. It could pull a CRV in a rose like all the others. COS gonna probably moon. Haka probably gonna moon. Yeah, awesome. Are we cool? I think we are. This doesn't have volume. ASPS, nope. Yeah, maybe it's got the harmonic, but it has no volume, so you won't even get filled when you hit your profit-taking levels anyway. Yep, perfect cipher. Bullish cipher, I think you posted it. No, it's not even at the PCZ yet, so no. Didn't go low enough. It was close, so you could think one more time. I mean, like, it didn't hit the PCZ at all. Maybe it had a 1272, but not a 786. Yeah, it had divergence on the MACD 4 hour, but not the RSI. So it's there. But again, 51,000 volume is terrible. You want 1 million volume minimum. So sure, it could play out, but until it is a 786, you can't even say it hit the PCZ yet. 956-ish, 960, okay? So maybe down there, but again, I wouldn't be touching it, even if it does go up, because liquidity issues. You won't get your stop. What if it tanks, man? You won't even, your stop losses won't even get triggered, and it'll just get a running stop, and it'll just dump, and you'll lose a lot of money. So, thanks for the Jesus chimes. What was that? Anonymous, thank you for the merch perch. Okay. Yeah, we could do that. We could make the continuation divergence and hidden divergence. We could make those into canvas arts too. New infographics. Absolutely. Dude, this is such a gauntlet, man. I mean, sushi did. Parabolic. Continuing to be parabolic. Like, it's stupid. Like, why even request this? It's at all-time highs, the wick. Remember costs? That's where costs could go, or whatever. Sushi, man. What was once parabolic is even more parabolic, even more stupid. It's getting all stupid up in here. It's really, I don't even know, anymore how to even use the curve line tool here. It's dumb, dude.
Thanks,
no point
Mitch.
even requesting this. Alright, something like that. Forget the scam wick, but like everything else lines up. What's up, 92.5? Thanks, dude, for 1358. What's up? It's literally, this is it, man. Soon it will be screwed. But yeah, I don't know. You break 1598. If you're asking about Fibonacci, dude, buying here could be suicidal. Your financial suicide. Buying at these levels is so stupid. It's the dumbest, most FOMO crap. You're considered really stupid money if you buy at $16 on sushi. Stupid money. Like, you are the reason why the composite operator down here is able to actually take profit. People that buy up here, okay? Yeah. So, sure, it could go to $20, $30, $40, whatever, man. It's just not safe. I'm sorry, it's not. Enjoy. There's your sushi, but I prefer sashimi because keto. Hey, Hendrick, thanks so much, man, for joining the Patreon just now. Boom. Kings, man. Really appreciate it. Thank you, dude. Alright, what a stream. Big one's holding on, fine. No big deal. Bearish divergence, but bullish conditions. You broke out of a consolidation structure. You got the summit going on, Bitcoin Summit, MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor. And hidden bullish divergence on the daily is beginning to play out. So the daily supersedes the 4 hour, right? If the daily was bearish too, I'd be more concerned about this. I'm just not as concerned now. Oh my God, there's a little bit of 4 hour buyer exhaustion after Bitcoin hit the second target of the trade setup from an entry of 33.6, and it hit 38.775 from the entry of 33.6. Like, okay, great. Bears are terrible. They're doing awful right now. Pathetic. There could just be absorption going on where the supply is being absorbed at 37,680. And eventually it'll break, and then we'll see 40K, 42K, and then 46.5, which is the 100% measured move of this major consolidation structure, what we call the falling wedge. Okay, I like it. I'm bullish on Bitcoin. I don't care about this. That makes sense, of course. But if one was like trading, like literally just, they have a hold account, but they also have a trading account. One would have taken profit a little bit, right? Some profit, and letting the rest ride, and worried about nothing. What are you worried about? Who cares? Even if it comes down here to 35K again, it doesn't matter for the trader. All right, what a stream, man. Thank you everyone for coming out. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you gained some knowledge. That's the point. Hope you gained value, and very grateful for all of you. So I will be back tonight for the Patreon pregame. If you're a patron, again, be in the Discord voice chat with a drink in hand of water, coffee, beer, wine, whiskey, doesn't matter, something. We pregame there, we're tailgating, and then we have this little, it's like a night speakeasy stream where not many people show up. We do not do requests. It's not a request show, so get over it. It's just me showing appreciation to the people that keep this thing going, all right? And I hang out with them. So it's kind of like podcast style. So I'll be back then. Thanks for everything. Till next time, respect the TA.
robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Adios, turd nuggets.